In today's video, we're going to compare Roosevelt silver dimes and Mercury dimes. What is a better place to put your money? We're going to do some pros and cons on both of them and see what you all think after the video is over with. Please like, share, and subscribe. My goal for September is 3,200 subscribers. Currently, as of the recording of this video, we're at 2,136 subscribers. We got a long way to go, but I do believe we can do it. Keep liking the videos. Keep sharing the videos. That's how YouTube gets the information out to more and more people. Let's just get into the video right now. On your right-hand side of the screen, you see Mercury dimes. For full disclosure, they are 1930s Mercury dimes. There's no 40s in these Mercury dimes. No 20s, no teens. Full disclosure on that. On the Roosevelt dimes, it's just a mix of Roosevelt silver dimes. Look, we pay more for Mercury dimes. You can see there's quite a bit of a difference between the two stacks of 50. So we're going to try to lower this down a little bit and see that takes it off. And I just pulled off 3. So basically, in this sample, you're losing 3 silver dimes from a row of Mercury dimes. So that's, you're paying more and you're losing $6 or so, $6.60 in silver weight also by buying the Mercury dimes. Yes, again, these are 1930 dimes versus Roosevelt dimes. I like the Roosevelt dimes more so because it's more silver weight. It's less wear and tear. I also like the Mercury dimes. Some people call them Liberty Wing coins. Whatever you want to call them, I call them Mercury dimes. And it's really, when you see this version of how much silver you are actually losing, I am going to be buying more Roosevelt silver dimes. And people say, you can't tell them if they're silver. Well, it's hard, yes. You can get a little jeweler's loop. They will cost you about 10, 15 bucks, but all you do is put a bunch of dimes together here, and look, you can tell a silver dime. That's the silver dime right there I put in before the video, 1964. You can tell because it's silver. It's silver all around it. There's no copper in it. There's copper inside the coin, but you can't. It's not along the edge. Okay, it's just not along the edge, and that is the best way to tell if you're in a situation where you have to trade in barter and you got a few dimes on you that are in circulation today. That's the easiest way to tell a silver dime. Yes, the Mercury dimes are more recognizable as 90% silver. There's a plus there. The downfalls is, you're going to lose silver weight. You're going to lose, right now, as the coin world industry goes, every $1.40 face is an ounce of silver. What happens when that actually changes? Do they actually weigh the coins and they pay you by weight? That is happening in some coin shops now. Okay? That is the honest God truth. And I think when it starts getting crunch time, I really do believe the weight of any silver you have, it's going to be weighed and paid out that way. It's not going to be, I think the $1.40 face will go away sooner than later. I could be dead wrong about this, but you folks see the pictures. The only reason why I got these Mercury dimes here on the screen is actually they were a good deal on eBay at the time. They were about the same price as the Roosevelt silver dimes when I picked these up. The other ones you saw or seeing on the screen, I remember the price exactly. I paid $80 for these Roosevelt silver dimes. I got it on my sheet in my bedroom, in my safe, and but you can't touch this stuff for 80 bucks a roll. You just can't. Those days are long gone unless silver really takes a nosedive down. But, that's why I always say cost average. Some people don't like that word when I say cost average. They say, oh, that's not the way to go. Well, that is the best way, in my opinion, to go. is buy it when you can afford to get it, and cost average. And I was talking to another person today, another customer today, and he was saying he's got some money to spend on silver, and he wants to get some more 90% silver. What's the best way to go? And I says, well, the market for the U.S. market is closed today because of Labor Day. So we got to keep that in mind. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know what the rest of the week's going to bring. We don't know what the rest of the year is going to bring, or down the road after that. It's always best to cost average in my book. I'm not stacking a lot of Mercury dimes. Again, I'm going after the Roosevelt dimes. The same thing with the Barber dimes. It's really the same thing, because you're going to even see more wear and tear on your Barber dimes than you would on your Roosevelt silver dimes. My pick for stackers, this is my pick, my opinion. Don't take this as financial advice. Again, my pick for Constitution silver, junk silver, 90% silver, whatever you want to call it, would be the Roosevelt silver dimes on the dimes. We go into the quarters, we will go, I would say, Washington silver quarters is my pick there. We go into the half dollars. I actually got two picks with the half dollars. The 1964 Kennedy half dollars, or the Franklin half dollars. I love the walking design. They have more wear and tear on them too. So, I mean, yes, there are some good examples, many good examples on the walkings out there still. If you can find a decent roll that's not have too much wear and tear, by all means. I'm not saying don't pick it up. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, just buyer beware that this does happen. I rather, I like the, if someone wants the Mercury dimes, I'm ready to trade in Mercury dimes. If someone wants the Roosevelt dimes, I'm willing to trade in the Roosevelt dimes. It's just going to be more silver weight, and as silver goes up in price, you're going to get more bang for your buck over the Roosevelt dimes. Now, if you're a collector, some of these have key dates in them, yes, and depending on the condition, they can be worth a lot of money. I'm not counting that out at all. The ones I have here are just, they're not in that greatest of shape. I mean, we can pull a couple off and show you. I mean, as you can see, they're not in the greatest of shape. They got a lot of wear on these. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I still think I did all right. And take a look at the difference between the Roosevelt dimes. I mean, these are just circulated Roosevelt dimes too. I mean, you can see the difference between the wear and tear on some of these and what the Roosevelt dimes are coming in as of this roll. So take your pick. I mean, like this one here has a little bit more wear on the rim and stuff, and that one's 1937, a little bit wear around the rim too there. The Roosevelt dimes, we can talk about it all day long, but I'm not going to keep you guys all day long. You can see, you guys know, I mean, they're the ones that have been stacking for a while. If you have any questions for me, especially if you're new, it don't matter if you're new to stacking or you've been stacking for 20 years plus. If you have questions, please reach out to me, because I'm always willing to help anybody out there with any questions. My email address will always be in the link of every single description of every single video. And I thank you for the super thanks and the PayPal donations. You know who you are, folks. Thank you for that. It goes a long way for me to keep going with the YouTube videos. It really helps me out. And I just want to thank you again. Thank you for watching. Coin Shop Chris is out.